Bro, I'm excited for this game, man. Oh. What's going on, YouTube? So, yo, one of my favorite games growing up has been not Call of Duty, which I do love some Call of Duty, old Call of Duty, but Skate. Skate was one of the best games out there. Then Skate 2, then Skate 3, Rob Dyrdek, Big Black were on that thing because that was my childhood show for one. They just took a hiatus. They're coming back with Skate. And real quick, man, we're just gonna go over the freaking trailer. Even though the game, I have no idea when it's coming out, we're gonna go over it. So, here we go. Without further ado, Skate. Too loud? Let me know if it's too loud.
We're here. We made it. I made it. I cannot believe it. Welcome to something that we
I like your
call
emotes.
I'm Cuz Perry, one of the creative directors on the game, and I've been here since forever. I'm so stoked to be here.
No lie, he was back in the day with Rob and Big.
Updates and information. We've been teasing you for a couple of years. I think now we can share a little bit more, and we've got some great people to help us. We're going to talk a little about how we got here, where we're going with the vision, and then talk a little bit more about the details. And then switch gears to talk about how you can get involved. Yes, you. And play
They got
the
my boy
game
Ava.
eventually
Ava's
coming
like
up.
the
But
only
yeah, that's
big.
a lot to cover, so let's jump right into it.
They got my boy Ava out here, bro. Ava's like the only big time streamer I've ever seen play Skate. Honestly, biggest streamer I've ever seen play Skate. So it's fitting that he's up here. Back to the video.
I've got some awesome team members. I'm going to ask them to introduce themselves, what they do, and also why they're stoked to be here. Isabel, Dan, Brandon. Who are you? Because I don't know, obviously, because I said Dan and Isabel. And
Everyone, my name is Isabelle Mocard, Head of Product Management. My favorite thing about working on Skate is helping build a completely new experience within an established and beloved franchise.
Time to
It's
take
super
over.
exciting.
Let's go.
and working with me, right?
Appreciate you, Void.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, I'm Dan McCulloch. I'm the general manager of Full Circle. I'm just really pumped to be here. We got a lot of awesome stuff to cover.
What's up, guys? I'm Brandon, stream on Twitch. Big fan of the Skate series. Skate 3 is my favorite game of all time, and I'm here to maybe find out a little bit more information about the game from these devs.
We're going to get the screws from the Avalanche. All right, let's see it. We launched Skate 3 over 12 years ago, but finally the time came. You guys, you know, were so positive about it, and EA eventually said, give us a
I'm gonna say it again. It's really cool that this guy's still here because he was in the original, like producing the original Skates. So, and I know that because of Rob and Big, one of the greatest shows ever. Yo, Rob, if you ever see this, I love y'all. Y'all were my childhood. Y'all were my freaking childhood. And I have the same birthday as Big Black. Rest in peace.
pitch. A pitch was put together, it was greenlit, and then things have been just coming fast and furious since then. And what we're talking about is an authentic evolution of Skate, the Skate franchise, but also one that reflects where skateboarding and gaming is in the real world. The best part about it, for all you fans that are expecting, Skate is at the core, the essence of what it is. It still feels like Skate. It's got all the fun, the toys there. It has that visceral feeling, but also it's got the chaos, the slams, you know, the fun with physics, all the stuff that made first Skates fun, and we want to continue doing that. So we have a lot of new features that are going to get a lot of new people stoked on it. And, okay, this is the big news. Drum roll. Where is it going to take place? VANSTERDAM. That's right, VANSTERDAM. It's a whole new city.
I don't know where VANSTERDAM. That's not a real place, right? We're definitely cutting that. We're definitely cutting that out of the video. I don't want to seem dumb.
Whole new city. But I like to kind of think of it as a sister city to our old beloved San Vanalona. Okay, I've been fire hosing you a bit, so it's time to kick it on over to Dan and tell us about Full Circle, our studio making it.
Yeah.
Izzy's head's in the way. Oh, hey, Dan.
Appreciate it. Yeah, like Cuz said, you know, things definitely moved fast after we were greenlit for this project, and it didn't take long before Full Circle was formed and Skate was in full swing, so we're pretty pumped.
Sounds incredible. Can you tell us a little more about it?
Yeah, you know, Full Circle is a little bit different than a lot of studios. We were born during the pandemic, right? So The studio's mostly remote with people all over North America, in Vancouver, in Montreal, Seattle, Orlando, LA, all over the place, and really coming together to build this awesome product. The cool thing is that we have a lot of people from the original skate team, like Cuz and others, and we have a whole new generation of people that are, bringing fresh.
So one thing is, bro, I know that's not like how the game's gonna look, obviously, but the physics are promising because you see some of the glimpses of like the old physics. That's actually lit. Because sometimes when they do like revamps and they try to overdo it, and it's like they end up making physics worse. They didn't do that. At least it doesn't look like it. But I see some of the old physics in that, and thumbs up.
New ideas and perspectives.
I can't wait for this game. I just we're only gonna be playing this, but
to the franchise. And our mission is to create an authentic evolution of the skate franchise that can be enjoyed by all players for years to come. To do that, we're embracing and building on everything our community found special about the previous games and is giving us feedback on day to day.
So, Skate 4.
Nope. Okay, throw the bottles and everything at me now. No, it's not Skate 4. And here's the reason. This isn't a sequel. It's not a remake. It's not a reboot, a prequel. It's not any of that. It's not a remake, a remaster, whatever you can do. This is it. It's Skate. We're in it for the long haul. That means we're not an iterative title. There won't be a Skate 5 through 10. We won't be pumping them out all the time. We're going to do this. We're going to listen to what you guys say over the course of time and put the features that you guys want into it. Okay, and one more time for the people in the back, it's Skate. It's not Skate 4, just Skate. Period. That's why we put a little period after.
I'm so hyped for this game, guys.
We have the ambition to keep supporting Skate for years to come. From the very inception of Skate, the development team knew we wanted to create something different. Our vision was not a game that you play through and beat, but something that you can regularly come back to and discover new things. Our dream is that Skate never ends. And in order to do that, we'll be actively supporting Skate with new gameplay elements and tweaks, new content releases and events, and lots of seasonal drops. The launch of Skate is really just the beginning of what we want to do with this game.
I gotta stop you. You said launch. When?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll take this one. Maybe not tomorrow, but it might be a little cliche, but when it's ready. And we really mean that, right? The team's gonna talk more about our approach to development in a little bit. Like I said, we really wanted to get as much feedback from our players as possible. We want it to feel good, and when the experience is just right.
Hopefully this doesn't mean like 5 years from now. Please don't do a GTA on us, Skate guy. Please don't do a GTA type thing on us.
That's when we'll officially launch it.
We wanted to remove as many barriers to entry as possible so that everyone can play together.
And look, guys, I can't lie. It is a part of me is like, oh, dude, take the time, right? Take the time. One thing that really irritates me is when they be pumping out games and then just the first week is just nothing but fixing shit. So get it right. But man, I would love a date, man. I would love a date. I'm being selfish. I know. Squid, what's up, bruh? I'll kiss you back.
On day one, regardless of price or platform. So that's why the next Skate game would be a free-to-play title available to gamers around the world.
We believe that making it free-to-play helps us with that. Because I was talking with a few of you guys in the community and everybody's like, oh, I didn't play Skate 1 or Skate 2. And we're like, why not? Couldn't afford it. Or he was on PlayStation, they were on Xbox. And I was like, okay. So we want the whole world to fall in love with what we love, skateboarding and the game.
Yeah, and to build off of that, we really want folks to get the most value out of their playing experience as possible and be able to play on their favorite platforms the way that they like to play.
That's why I'm super happy for this game to come out, because, bro, I need a change in pace. Like, gaming is so stale, and then in turn, man, it makes, like, especially being a small content creator, man, it makes streaming so difficult. So difficult. Like, Yeah, man. Anyways.
And be able to play on their favorite platforms the way that they like to play. And so Skate will be full cross-play and cross-progression across.
That's good though. Cross-platform.
Let's take it even further, and as we're continuing down this road and do the same thing with mobile, right? We want cross-play and cross-progression on mobile.
All right, real quick. How many what do you think the cheats are going to be in this game, bro? Because you know that's going to happen. You know some loser's going to be cheating in Skate, right? So I hope they have some type of ban feature that they can implement right off the bat. Because the last thing I want to see is somebody doing like a triple twist, Mac 20, Hawk 930, 3000, spin back twist, kick flip to tray flip to impossible flip to laser flip to rail grind to manual, all in one thing. Yeah. So I'm just saying, because, you know, are we gonna have some type of a band thing in this?
Pretty early on mobile, but we want to get the controls and everything to feel great. And when that's ready, we'll bring it all together, and you'll be able to play on whatever platform you want with your friends, and that's gonna be awesome. And that's kind of this, we called it our no barriers approach, and really opening up the city for everyone.
That's all great, but you guys probably know what I'm about to ask you. Will there be microtransactions in the game?
Yes. We knew that to support a never-ending, ever-evolving, free-to-play world of Skate, we'd have to look into different models.
All right, EA, y'all got to put the Chunky Dunky Nikes, SB Nikes in there, bro. Got to do it.
And
the Chunky Dunkies, please.
That's why when we decided to explore this model, we made some hard ground rules to follow. The first one is that Skate is not pay to win. There are no areas of gameplay or the map that you have to pay to unlock. There won't be any loot boxes, and there's no gameplay altering advantages that you can pay for as well. It doesn't mean that you get some watered down Skate either. This is gonna be an authentic, bigger than ever game for the fans.
Okay,
all makes sense, but I have to say, still a little bit nervous.
Yeah, and I think that's understandable. You know, when we were looking at this model, we looked at versions of it out there.
The reason why I'm like scared of this model, bro, is because I don't want the game to just straight up die. And the thing is, with it being a sports game, it has a easier opportunity to die being long term like that and not having more releases because it's a sports game. Like, it does make me a little nervous. I hope they know how to do it correctly, and I hope the love for Skate, because I think a lot of people do like this game. I love the Skate franchise, so I'll be playing it. Like, that might be our end of the stream type game every day. I don't know, but that's the thing I'm a little hesitant on.
You know, when we were looking at this model, we looked at versions of it out there that we liked and those we didn't. And we are still continuing to explore different options, but we are taking inspiration from games like Apex Legends or other popular titles that are free to play, where, you know, spending money is totally optional and it's mostly about cosmetics and convenience. And with such model, we'll be able to keep the community united between the players who decide to spend and those who don't. And that means that those social connections, those friendships made in game can flourish without splitting our audience.
Yeah, that was something that we didn't want to repeat from previous Skate games, right? Every time someone bought DLC, we were splitting that audience into smaller and smaller groups. So, you know, now our players can unlock, you know, can enjoy many hours of the game without spending any money, and, you know, they can unlock cosmetics like they did in the past. And I think that's going to be something that brings in a whole new set of players that can make friends and play together. We're excited about that.
What we believe is that this free-to-play model will allow us to deliver the best game possible for years to come, from launch and years on. And we'll continue to be.
That's my hope too, man. But man, I'm a little scared about the
feedback. And as we get closer to World,
I'm a little scared about that model. I don't want the game to die.
Times now, you know, feedback is at the core of everything that we're doing at Full Circle, and we want to involve as many people and get that feedback integrated. We're gonna have people from the team that are gonna come and talk more about exactly how we're gonna go about doing that.
I'm now joined by 3 more developers who are working on the upcoming title. Who are you guys? What do you do with Skate? And what's your favorite thing about working on Skate?
Go for it, Gonk.
Bro, I'm so glad they gave Ava the brains to do this, man. He literally the only prominent streamer that I've ever seen play Skate. So yeah, I'm glad he got the opportunity to do this. Side note, sorry.
Hi, I'm Andrea Gonçalves and I'm a designer on Skate. My favorite thing about this project is to be able to bring the diversity of the skateboarding community into St. VANSTERDAM and allow everyone to represent themselves in our world.
Hi everyone, I'm Mike McCartney. I'm executive producer on Skate. I'm a veteran of the original series of Skate games and coming back to work on this franchise that has such an amazingly passionate development team as well as an amazingly passionate community. It's such an honor. It just keeps me excited to work on this project every day.
And I'm Darren, creative director, partnering with Cuz, and like Mike, worked on the first 3 games. And yeah, I mean, what I'm excited that it exists. I'm excited that we're doing it. You know, it's
excited that it exists too, man.
It's been a long road to get here, but you know, super stoked to be here, obviously. And, you know, before we move forward, I just wanted to say like a quick thank you to you, to the community, for like the last 12 years of playing and passion and posts and, you know, trolling our Instagram account. And like I've said, you know,
we forced our way, chat.
You guys
now can we get NCAA?
You know,
we got Skate. Oh, NCAA.
That's what we're here for. I mean, we love this title.
Yeah, I mean, we actually kicked this off last year when we invited a select group of diehard Skate fans.
We just need to
super early version
troll their Instagram accounts, man.
And give us their thoughts
we'll get
about
NCAA.
where we're heading. And you know, I should say for context, we've got a lot of work to do. Our community testing is happening in pre-alpha software, which is pretty unheard of in the industry. We spent a lot of time wondering if this was a good idea or not. And at the end of the day, we feel like bringing in players from the start would ensure that we build the best Skate game possible. It gives us the best opportunity to move fast, to try new things, and to learn from those things.
And that's why we're focusing on gameplay first, not art and not visuals. You know we need to land the foundation of the game and make sure it's solid before we move on to those things. So, you know,
100%.
The secret sauce is the core toy, is the mechanics, and with your help, we'll be able to do that.
Hey, I'm happy to lend a hand.
Yeah, so now that we've been playtesting with small groups of players and our internal teams for about a year, we're ready to extend that invite to the broader Skate community. While we can't get everybody into the game this summer, we'll be bringing in more and more players in over the coming months. So please head on over to the Skate website to become a Skate insider and have a chance to play and help build this game with us. This is something the team at Full Circle is beyond stoked about launching, and we can't wait to see you in the game with us.
What's the most exciting thing about getting players into the game this early as developers? I know for me, week by week, month by month, being hands-on with the playtest and seeing the progression in the game has been astounding. It was my favorite part.
For me personally, it was actually before you guys were hands-on. It was like, you know, the first 6 months we were just talking. We were just talking about the vision, presenting like our ideas for the game to you guys, and that gave us a ton of confidence. Like as Dan and Izza and Kuz were talking about earlier, there's a lot.
Can y'all give Ava a freaking skin, bro, please? Because he's been like the face of the franchise indirectly. So please, just give Ava a fucking give him just one little skin, man.
A lot of big changes. Like this is an evolution of the franchise, and bringing you guys in early and getting your feedback, like, yeah, it is the right way for us to go, meant the world to us and gave us this confidence to like that we're going down the right path. So
and for me, it's amazing the amount of feedback that we get from what you tell us, but also just from seeing you play the game, we can get to see how you play, where you go, where you fall, how many hard flips you do. So it's been super helpful to see how you explore and interact with our world.
Yeah, I mean, having worked on previous game, the things that gets me excited is introducing new players to this franchise, or just because they missed it the first time around. Skate's always been really unique in my mind, because there is no wrong way to play skate. We never tell you play this way. People find their own styles and ways to play.
That's the best thing about it.
I believe that there are a lot of players who haven't experienced this yet, and I'm excited to give them the opportunity to do this.
And to make more
so
skateboarders.
fun already.
Our player councils have been super helpful, as well as giving us feedback on our core skate mechanics, as well as letting us know what they'd like to see added to the game and what systems need work to get up to the level and the feel that Darren talked about. You know, things like new systems like lip tricks, which we're adding to the game now, or, you know, tweaking our power slide system to feel a lot better.
Something I'm very excited about, and I know the community is also very excited about, is the multiplayer aspect to the game.
Yeah.
What is that gonna look like? What does that entail?
I mean, skate is always more fun with friends, and that's why we're building much more than a linear single-player experience. And you know, we want the game to reflect skateboarding itself, and you know, skating is more global than it's ever been.
Hey, Ava, will you be my friend and skate? Please. I already know I'm not gonna have friends that are gonna play skate with me. You know? Sad day. I'm gonna be literally on there just skating by myself. Skating. They need to make proximity chat. They 100% need to make proximity chat. Anyways.
And it's really about community. It's about community at the park. Like, you may not know everyone at the skate park when you go skating, but you're trying your trick, and some Grom is like learning to drop in and everyone's stoked for him. Like, everyone's kind of there having a collective experience, and that's super special, right? So bringing players together from around the world is really at the heart of everything that we're trying to do, and making it massive multiplayer, you know, allows us to do that. And it's like this huge game changer for us. Like, you've seen it.
100%.
Yeah, one of the features we should probably talk a bit about is what we've seen with players playing with Collabozones.
Yes, you should talk about it.
Yeah, so Collabozones have definitely been one of the coolest things that we see players interact with. There are these wild cooperative building areas where players can let their imagination run wild and make the most insane skatable things together. We've received incredibly positive feedback and see players gravitating towards these areas and spend a lot of time there.
Yeah, in the playtest, me and my homies would flock to these collabo zones. I mean, they're constantly changing, and personally, I think it's a great new addition to the game.
Yeah, for sure. Like, we saw that in their last playtests, a lot of the game time was spent in the collabo zones. And what was interesting is that this was just with the players finding the collabo zones by themselves. We're not leading them there or telling them
really wonder
too much about it.
how
so that was pretty cool. We saw that one player was building a huge mega ramp.
That was me?
Invited everyone to come check it, and soon a bunch of other players joined in, started building on top of it, took photos and shared it, and it was super fun to watch. This kind of information, just by seeing you play the game, allows us to introduce experiences that are fun to players sooner, adjust designs, and improve tools for creators so they can do more of this for everyone. So we can do all kinds of good stuff with this.
Yeah, and that's just one of the new things. I mean, there's probably some other things worth talking about, and some of our observations.
Probably talk about flumping.
Yes, we should.
Yeah.
Maybe next time.
Are you guys sure that you don't have a release date for us?
Yeah, so, I mean, I could say tomorrow, like Cuz would, but our mantra is, you know, let's not F it up, right? So we're gonna take our time and not put any unrealistic expectations on, you know, when it comes to a launch date, but it'll be when it's ready.
I mean, that's the right way to do it.
But we're excited to be extending an invite to the skate community to play the game in development this summer and in the coming months.
Hey, you heard the man. Go sign up. I mean, I'd love to keep talking, but we gotta wrap this up.
Yeah, on behalf of myself and the entire team at Full Circle working on Skate, I want to thank you for giving us your eyes and ears today and being a part of making this game a reality.
You brought us back, and we can't wait to get you in game.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah.
Yep. there's a few of them.
Get him? Nope.
No. But it's gone.
Yeah, he's gonna taunt you now.
You went somewhere else.
I literally just saw it. Chat. When was this released? July 14th.
Let's talk about.
July 14th, 2022. Not long ago. That was this week. Last week. Chat, man, bro. Oh, let me end the video by saying this. Look, I want a release date, of course, but the fact that they are willing to, they're not just throwing out a cash grab, makes me so happy. It really does. The fact that they're not just throwing out a cash grab and then actually taking the time, and their mantra just being "don't fuck it up." Great. Like, I'm excited. I'm excited. We're gonna be playing a lot of this, chat. Once it comes out, we're gonna be playing a lot. You know, whether I'm playing by myself because I know my friends will fucking play with. We're gonna be having fun. So, skate. It's gonna be lit. Anyways, guys, I will see y'all in the next one. Make sure you add a like to the video and, you know, subscribe. As I said, come check me out on YouTube. Well, come check me out on Twitch. We'll be streaming this a lot when it comes out. I definitely can't wait. If you like and subscribe, all that YouTuber jargon I gotta say. Anyways, smart for cheat sheet. Keep the thumbs up, and I'll see you later. Peace.